So I've been looking at the nanovessel from Wacaco, and it's simply this device here with a small reservoir, a cup that goes on here like this, and it has a let's call it just a one-time coffee thing. And by buying a barista kit, the barista kit comes with a spacer, another single coffee, comes with a tamp, which is convenient, and it comes, more importantly, with 2 of the double-size coffee capsules. So you can have 2 different ones. You can put the coffee in here, put a lid on there, store it in here, go out and do what you're doing, and make coffee. It's sitting in there. It's a little convenient, a little larger size container. So about 30 to 40 milliliters, about 110 to 120 milliliters. What if you want to get around 200 milliliters? Well, introducing the nanovessel. It's a 3-in-1 vacuum insulated flask, and it comes in 3 parts. It has a lid, it has an adapter, and it has an insulated vacuum walled container. This is 210 milliliters. Also, this part can hold tea, and you can put this in there with the hot water and you can make yourself tea by infusion. And you can take this out and you can put this on here like that. And now this will screw into here, and you have yourself a 210 reservoir. Not quite double this, but close. So let's pull this out, because we don't want to use the single. We want to use the spacer for the double espresso. Huh. Well, give me a second. All right, I sort of got that a little bit too tight in there. And we want to use the double size. We want to take off the cap, put that on there, and put that in there. And tighten that down, not too tight, but tight enough. And now we have a much larger device that will make a larger coffee. We're going to go ahead and try that and see how that works as a comparison. We already tried this with this larger one, but if you pour more through it, we'll get a little bit better deal. You do have to use the adapter on there to make sure this form screws in there. Plus, you can actually seal this up, and you can actually keep the water hot in here for a few hours if you decide to just carry the hot water along to make the coffee. We're going to use the good old McDonald's. I've got near boiling water right here. Let's get the phone out of the way. Let's get the box out of the way. I got a lot of stuff here. So, good old McDonald's, burning through that. Let's fill in this. One more. I'm shaking a little bit, which is normal. Use the tamp. We don't want to apply too much pressure, just a little bit. It evens it out. You can see that it's just a nice little pressed puck. I'm not doing as hard as I would if I did an espresso. Let's see, what do I got now? Is this right here. Oh, by the way, if you put that lid on there, that's kind of what that looks like. And it stays in there so the coffee doesn't come out. So those do work. You do have to kind of tamp it down to get that lid on correctly so it doesn't come off. We'll put that there like that. We'll put this in here. Put this in here. Screw it down. Get rid of the coffee. Don't want to spill it, don't want to pour water in it. Set it up here. And we're going to go ahead and fill this up. Ideally, for the best cup, I would literally fill this up, pour it out after it warmed up, and then do it again. But we're not going to do that. Okay, so now that's in there. Screw it on like this. Get it straight. There we go. We don't want it to spill everywhere. We got just a larger device with a lot of stuff everywhere. Just a lot of pieces. Okay, now don't make the mistake and try to do it this way. I did that once already. And we're going to go ahead and pump this. And I can feel it now pressurizing. And we're going to pump it out. We're going to let it fuse for just 15-20 seconds so that the water kind of saturates in the grounds. That allows just a little bit better flow through. Repressurize it, and about one pump every 2 seconds. And I'm not sure that the grind size on the McCafe is perfect for this type of product, but so far I'm okay with it. A lot more water in here to run through. But trying to consistently get it through. I can see the water's now cleared up a little bit. Hopefully the extraction is so even that it doesn't over extract. Now I suppose you could sit there and use this thermal on those Nespresso capsules, but I think that would be too much for it. So I'm curious what this will taste like. Okay, so the water's done. Let's turn it up like this. And we have ourselves still some crema in there. Still nice color. Still hot. I would say it's a little bit more bitterness, but it's not bad. I would tend to say that this type of one, making this, I would definitely be adding the sugar and the cream to it. In fact, this one, I think we're going to do something different. I apologize. Let's just go right to French vanilla coffee mate. It's in the refrigerator. I know it's a travesty. Add some of this. And let's stir that up and see what we get. A little bit more. If we're going to break the rules, let's break them the right way. All right, so that is really good. So if I was going to go on a day hike and I wanted to make some coffee fresh, I could sit there and bring this along, store the water in here, and have that in the pack, and then turn around. Let's see how this will work. I don't want to pour it on myself. Now I got to be careful. My left arm has problems because of the stroke, so I'm not all that strong on that arm. Plus, I don't necessarily feel pain the same way on that. There we go. Holds water just fine. It's double insulated. And so I can carry the water in that, carry this, and all I'd have to do is just pull this off and connect it right to it. And I have myself a larger cup. I can bring the Coffee Mate